So what is up, guys? This is my first official motovlog of 2017 with my brand new FZ09. As you can see, 113 miles. Really trying to get to the 600 mark so I can go a little bit faster. It's kind of killing me that there's so much power, but you know what? I'm gonna keep this for a long time. I want to baby it. I want to make sure it's all good. So I'm not gonna do anything crazy for the first 600 to 1,000 miles. So in this video, I'm just gonna talk about how I got to this bike, really. As some of you are aware that subscribe, I had a 2001 Yamaha R6. That was my first bike. Got it when I was 18. I liked the bike. So much power. The only thing, well, there's multiple things wrong with it. Just because it's a sport bike, super uncomfortable. Fuck. Oh, also, I kind of swear, not a lot, but, you know, just ignore it, I guess. So, that bike, super uncomfortable. Like, I would go 30 minutes at a time, be totally fine. I was doing it to work, and, you know, that was fine. But then, after, you know, 30 minutes to an hour, it's like, damn, your back hurt, your ass hurts. It's like everything was so uncomfortable. You're constantly leaning like this. It's like, come on. But it was my first bike. Everybody needs to start off with sport bike. Oh, look at that, Harley Davidson. And, you know, to get it out of your system. I had the bike for a couple years. I think it was like, actually 2 to 3 years. After that, I was in school for like frickin' full-time, working full-time, this and that. Had no time to ride. I was like, well, might as well get rid of the bike. So I did something responsible, got rid of the bike, and then paid off my car. Yay, so no car payments. But I had an empty void where I had no bike, and I was kind of sad, like anybody. So about a couple years later, I decided to get a fixer-upper, which was a I think it was 84 Honda V65. Damn, I barely even remember the specs on that bike. I know it was like a V4, maybe 1200 cc, torquey bike. You know, it wasn't really that bad. Like, it wasn't in really bad shape or anything. Cummins, nice. But it was just, I don't know, it was old. I was riding it to school one day, like one of the fairings just flew fucking off on a major highway, and I just laughed, and I was like, shit. And then looking up like new fairings for the bike, because it was so damn old, were like $400. I was like, no, I paid like $1,500 for the bike. I am not putting any money into this bike. So actually I just got rid of that bike, and actually didn't take any loss for it, which was awesome. So some guy just wanted the bike to just, you know, drive around in and stuff like that. So I was like, hey, you want it for X amount of price, like $1,500 I paid for, blah blah blah. He's like, okay, here's $1,500, see you later. I was like, yes, okay, that's awesome. So after that, I was kind of like, you know, if I'm getting another bike, it's gonna be a brand new, spanking new bike. I was like, I don't want, you know, I don't mind working on motorcycles, but I want one that has basically 0 miles on it, like warranty. I don't need to do much maintenance. I was like, I just want to enjoy the bike for what it is. So, whole bunch of research. Okay, I'll shift. I'll let the motorcycle do its thing and make the noise. Shit, I totally forgot what I was talking about now. Damn, short attention span, I should say. Let's see. So, got rid of the bike, and I was like, damn, there's an empty void in my life. I want a new bike. Blah, blah, blah. Anyways, doing whole shit ton of research. I was like, okay, I want Yamaha, but you know what? I want a bike that is super freaking comfortable, has a sport bike engine in it, and I have to sit upright. So those are my big three things. A bunch of research. I looked at like every motorcycle, because if I'm like gonna spend like $7 grand or $8 grand or whatever, I'm gonna look at everyone, including Yamaha. I love Yamaha, but you know, for that amount of money, definitely gonna look at the competition. So basically it came down to the Victory Octane, which was a cruiser sport, like it was a cruiser style, but damn, did they have an awesome engine in it. I did a test ride one day, like a demo. Whew, that thing hauls ass. So I was like looking at the price, and they wanted like $10,000 for it, and then they were gonna knock off like $500. I was like, okay, that's still a lot of money, $9,500. Then I started looking at Yamaha, and probably for a good at least a year, I was looking at the FZ09, watched every single video on YouTube, literally every single video, just fell in love with the bike, test drove it, loved it. This is like, I don't know, October 2016 now, and I was like, shit, it's a good price for the bike, I guess. I was like, but I'll wait because it's gonna get really cold. I'm in Illinois, so it's gonna get really fucking cold real soon. I was like, no point in buying a bike and letting it sit. So I told the dealer that. I was like, I'll see you in spring. Over the winter, I was on the FZ09 forum, and people were like, oh my god, this one dealership is basically giving away these bikes, like 2015 FZ09s, for like, I don't know, $5,500. I was like, damn, I need to do it now. Like, I want the blue. I'm obsessed with the blue, and that's what I wanted. But I was like, maybe I'll be open for, you know, other colors. So they had like the yellow. Yeah, it's bold. It's not for me though. Not really that bold of a guy. So I contacted him. It was a great price and everything, but then it was like $700 to ship to Illinois, because it would have been like, I don't know, $400 or $500 for me to go over there and then pick it up and then bring it back to Illinois. And I was like, well, $700 for them to do it. And then I was like, this is just getting expensive. So I looked around in this place in Indiana, Westfield Yamaha. They had a bike, well, this bike, obviously, super cheap, 2016, so even better year. It hits the blue. I paid a couple $100 more. Totally fine with that, for getting everything I want, brand spanking new. And I pulled the trigger and bought it online and picked it up, and whew, we're here now. So that's the story of how I got this little baby. I do plan on motovlogging a whole bunch. I want to get into it. It's just a stress reliever, to be honest, for me. Not looking to like really go anywhere with it. I like being able to talk. I have no radio on this bike, and you know, like for other bike enthusiasts like me, like they just like to like watch people on bikes and just listen to what they have to say, you know. I'll try to get topics going, you know, all that stuff, but I'm really excited. I got the whole GoPro going, I got the whole microphone, all that good stuff. I really enjoy it so far. Wonder if this car can hear me though. I don't know. I feel like people can watch me and like hear me. They're like probably like, why is this guy talking to himself? Cause I can. But Yeah, so probably end the video here because it's probably long enough as it is. So hit the subscribe button if you want to, you know, hear me talk and ramble on more and this and that. And I'll try to get some videos going. It's, you know, February in Illinois, so it should be like 30 degrees, but right now it's like 60. So I'm gonna try to get more videos going, but I'm thinking probably at least like once or twice a week I'm gonna give a video. You know, might be short, might be a how-to. I don't know, just anything FZ09 really, and motorcycle in general. So alright, well, I'm gonna talk to you later, guys. Bye.